Hello people, it's Landon here, and I'm going to take another trip with the Jeep. And before we get into that, I think it's a good opportunity to talk about agonophilia. To be completely honest, I didn't even know it was a word until about 3 years ago, and just being my weird self, I figured out what it was, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is me. This explains literally everything about my urges for my entire lifetime. Basically, the old set of thinking is that you're either heterosexual, you're homosexual, and you have the attraction to the opposite sex if you're heterosexual, or the same sex if you're homosexual. And then, of course, you got the bisexuality in between, and then now there's like all these different kinds of sexualities. Turns out, agonophiliacs, it's a little bit weird, and there's very little research about this. I identify as being gay, but as it turns out, through my years of being a gay man, I have been told that I am a weird gay man because there are sex acts that gay men do, and to be honest, they don't really do anything for me. I'm a gay man, I find guys attractive, like what's happening? The best way for me to explain this to you, let's say you're heterosexual, you go to Home Depot, and so you're going down the aisles, you're kind of like thinking what you need to get, and all of a sudden you see someone of the opposite sex, you see them, and you're like, wow. And then as a homosexual, you're going down Home Depot, you're getting whatever, and you see someone of the same sex, and you're like, wow. Agonophiliacs? We go through Home Depot, and whether you're a heterosexual agonophiliac and you find members of the opposite sex attractive, or if you're a homosexual agonophiliac, you find members of the same sex attractive, it's the same thing, but the difference is you don't want to copulate with them. You want to fight them. Literally, I can't think of any kind of biological reason as to why this is. I weigh 117 pounds. I think I'm a fairly easygoing and nice guy. Why on earth do I have this desire to beat up some random guy I don't even know at Home Depot? It makes no sense. And usually my attraction is to guys that are around 200 pounds. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit muscular. I don't get it. Home Depot's the worst. Costco, I see guys there, Walmart, gas stations, like literally all the time. And I just have to be a normal citizen and not like jump these guys, and probably a good thing. So that's essentially what agonophilia is. Just through my very limited experience, I feel that there's way more homosexual agonophiliacs out there than there are heterosexual ones, meaning there's not very many guys that I think get aroused by fighting women, although I have talked to heterosexuals and they're like, I've never actually thought about that, but that could be like an attraction. But just through my very limited experience, I find that there's a lot more homosexual ones. I think there's actually quite a few bisexual ones. And when I say bisexual, I mean these people are heterosexual. They have a girlfriend or a wife, a very normal heterosexual life, but they also have an attraction to beating up guys. They get aroused by it. And I can't even watch a hockey fight anymore without that being in my mind, because if you actually watch a hockey fight, it's like they're getting some level of enjoyment out of it that most people wouldn't normally have. It's unusual. Same with boxing and same with UFC and things like that. There's like an extra level of attraction that makes guys do that. But then there's people out there that have absolutely no desire to do that. Like they don't want to be in the boxing ring, they don't want to be in the hockey fight situation, but they love watching it. And that's what I'm kind of encountering, because for some of the limited people that I've told about this, because it is kind of an intimate thing, people are like, that's really weird. But like, do you have like an Instagram or something like that? Like, I like to watch some of these. It's really bizarre. I'm getting this like odd following. Like I said, it makes no biological sense whatsoever, but it is a very real thing, and it's so automatic. It's just like literally you could be distracted by something, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, I want to fight that guy. And it's just so instinctual. Anywho, so just kind of wanted to explain that. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.